Hunter, what's going on? You're back. All right. Sorry, guys. I had to take a little bit of a break. You are the best. How you doing, Hunter? Nice on. I got a like. Thank you again. Um, well, we broke the 500, guys, and we're staying at 500 and going beyond. Congratulations, chat. Didn't do without you guys. Aaron James, how you doing, brother? Thank you for stopping by. Um, just live, basically saying that we broke 500. Finally, broke 500 solid. Couldn't do without you guys. I am okay. How about you? Are you okay, Hunter? You're Filipino? Right on. Pinoy. My wife and two sons are Filipino. They're in Cebu. Where are you from? Anyway, let me turn on the chat over here so I can see you guys on the chat. Laptop. Kasi Tagay? It's Tagay. How you doing? Kumusta? That's what I can say. Kumusta? Can you hear me, by the way? I don't know if you guys can hear me way over there. Sorry, I have to lean the phone over there. I don't have a holder. There we go. Kumusta? There we go. What's the battery on this one? I should charge this one. So we got 4 on, 2 likes. Thank you guys. I just had to take a quick bathroom break.
When I say run violently, I mean.
Sorry, guys. My wife just sent me a picture. We took our cat get spayed, and then the kitten right now is hanging out with the kitten's hanging out with our boys right now. He misses his mother right now. She's gonna get spayed today. So how's everybody today? Can you say I just said the guy? I said the guy. The guy. I am actually from San Diego, California, born and raised. How about yourself? Okay, how you doing, buddy? How you been? Are you back? Are you gonna stay on the chat? Give me a like. Thank you again. Appreciate it. Just to let you know, we broke 500. Yay! We're at 500, guys. You guys helped me get halfway to getting monetized now. Finally, all right. We've hit our goal early because that's when I started this year. I said 500 by summer, and then we're on our way to 600 now. So that's the goal for this year, 600. All right. So whenever we hit it this year, 600 is what we're gonna. That's our goal for 2026. All right. Yeah, I couldn't do it without you guys, man. Thank you. All right. Cheers. Drink a little iced tea here. Uh-oh. Sick Grandpa's talking about Philippine antics. I gotta hit this. Sorry, guys. This is my favorite troll. He's never trolled me, though, man. I don't know why. He's never trolled me, man. Never trolled me. So how's everybody today? Thank you, Aaron. I really appreciate the subscription. I subscribed with you. I appreciate it. Oh, K-Bay, don't go, man. Don't look him up. He's a foul man. He just talks a lot of shit. Sick grandpa. Sick grandpa.
Getting that from YouTube.
That the one? No, that's not the one. I just saw it right now. Oh, here. Look it up here. Sorry, guys. I'm a chismoso. Because he takes them down, that's why. He puts them up and he takes them down.
Well, I had to buy a live streaming package.
Wow. Philippines put on a 2-hour live stream talking about all the bloggers putting on fake GoFundMes, fake requests for money, all the stupid things that the YouTubers do here in the Philippines, like show up with SSI that they don't even qualify for it. They're out of the United States, buying land or whatever, and getting with some girlfriend and has kids with an ex that says that's the cousin. Philippine addicts, talking about everything they are. Philippine addicts are a bunch of scammers. They're the biggest scammers in the Philippines. Philippines addicts literally put up a GoFundMe for a fake terminal illness. Heidi really fakes and tells everyone when she's dying, when she's not dying at all. She just needs money for her medication, money for her food, money for her electricity, money for her rent. Literally, the cucks and the simps are paying for Heidi's lifestyle in April 2026. That's why Chosen One has left the channel. Chosen One, what a great American. He has left the channel because he can't stomach watching some scamming bitch like Heidi sitting there with her fake oxygen on. She literally has a fake oxygen on. You can't talk when that's on, ladies and gentlemen. And what's it plugged into? There's no oxygen containers there. There's nothing. It's just a fake prop. Heidi, quit scamming the Philippines. Quit scamming YouTube. Just go home. People give you thousands of dollars to take your business class on Singapore Airlines, your 30-inch seat, back to Los Angeles. Get your fat ass on the plane and go home, bitch.
That's Sick Grandpa, by the way, guys. Ricky Drama. Anyways, I'm not gonna comment on that. I'll leave it at that. Okay, anyways, yeah, that's Ricky Drama. He's got 2 channels, Big Shot Travels and Sick Grandpa. And basically he just trolls other channels, basically. And he was just talking about another channel. And you guys heard what he said. I'm not gonna comment on it. He just said what he said, that's all. What's up, McLovin? Did you just hear what Ricky Drama just said right now about Philippine antics? Oh god, dude, that's fucking hilarious. How you doing, buddy? How's the Philippines doing, man? And Aaron Hamia says, "Can you say Mahal Kokano? Kokayo?" Yeah, I can say it. I can read it. It means I love you all. Yeah, Mahal. And he subscribed to me. Thank you again, Aaron. I really appreciate it, Aaron. So I got 3 people on, 3 likes. I appreciate it. What's up, McLovin? What's going on, man? Oh, Subic? Oh, right on, dude. So life's treating you good, man. I'm glad, man. That's good. That's good. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, why are you sending me messages here?
She wants to be Koya all the time.
My boy's asleep with a kitty.
She just ate. She just drank water. That's sad.
Kid misses his mother. The mother's getting his spayed today. That's it. She's retired, man. I'm surprised. I'm finally glad that poor cat had 3 litters when I was there, and none of them lived. This one finally made it. We're gonna get her fixed. That's it. Man, this good. It's a good cat, man. She kind of just came to us and stuff, and she's been a great mouser. She's been catching rats left and right. This little baby's been catching mice too. So I'm like, that's the best thing. I kind of taught my family, hey, cats are actually a good thing to have around here. because they'll catch the rats and mice. They kind of figured it out. The beer's cold and the food's great. Right on, man. That's what it's all about, my friend. And then you get some good treatment, man, from a nice Filipina, right? Aaron James is a Filipino. They just joined my channel. Welcome aboard, Aaron. Thanks for coming along. This is a good community, by the way. This community is actually half Filipino because I was in the Philippines for a year with my family. So I did pick up a big, uh, how should I say, subscriptions from the Philippines when I was over there. They're the ones that helped me break the 200 mark when I was over there. So I owe a lot to the Filipino community because I used to like blog and do live streams over there, right? So I wasn't like hitting American people. I was hitting the Filipino people over there when I was over there. I was living in Barangay in Cebu. I wasn't living like out in some like condo or whatever. I was living in a barangay with my family and stuff, and just doing Filipino things, staying up till like 5 in the morning, doing karaoke, drinking Red Horse, whatever. Yeah, fun times. So San Miguel's go down real fast. Yeah, they do, man. But they weren't drinking San Miguel's. They were drinking Red Horses where I was at, man. So they were limited because they hit you hard. That Red Horse hits hard, man. The San Miguel's go down too fast. You're right. Did you? I gotta put the notification, man. I got. Is it still up? Is it up though? Did you leave it up? I gotta go check it out then. Hey, everybody! By the way, Big Lovin', he's got a channel, I guess now. He's on my friends list here. He's a gentleman that just recently retired officially. Let's give him a round of applause. And he's enjoying time right now in the Philippines right now with his lovely girlfriend up there. Maybe I don't know if I tap. Okay, well just go to your channel. Go to your channel because unless your settings on mine, I have to go back and go edit and then go and put it on public because it's always set to private for whatever reason. I think it's probably a good thing in case there's things on there that shouldn't like stay up after it goes. Like mine, I get copyrights and then all kinds of crap like that. But yeah, so check it out. Go back to your channel and then click those three dots on the right, and then I'll see to edit and whatever. And then you just check on there. It'll say private, and you click on that, and you can put it a public or unlisted or whatever, and I'll do it on there. So just check it out. I want to see that. I did a couple over there. New Year's Eve, 2020, New Year's Eve 2024, or okay, New Year's Eve. So it's New Year's Eve 2025, New Year's Eve, right? Right? Yeah. So it's gonna be 2024 to 2025. So New Year's Eve time. I was done. I think by 9 o'clock I was already like you could hear my blah, 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 blah. And then I think the thing was just playing music the whole time that they didn't give me a copyright. What they did, they just like took out the what do you call it? They muted me. Google just muted me and stuff because I was talking all kinds of other stuff and stuff. But yeah, that's funny shit. Mr. Annie, what's up, doggy dog? What's for dinner today? Did you already eat dinner? And what are we smoking today? Says it's public. Okay, all right, check it out. So anybody else do want to go and McLovin? You guys want to add them? I support other channels. I'm not like other channels, other big shot, big channels that go, oh, blah, blah, don't say your channel. We can support your channel. No, I'm not like one of those guys. I support my community. So if somebody comes on here, I'll support their channel. Say, hey, hit them up. McLovin 06959, guys. Hit him up. He's making the I'm not using the word transition because it's kind of lost that, Watch me get hit by the spam bots now of the transition phase people. But anyways, he's making that transition where he's gonna eventually end up moving over there, I believe. But right now he's over there for a couple weeks, he said. He's with his girlfriend. Chile rellenos with rice and beans. Orale! Man, are you like a chef, bro? What's up, man? Orale. My content is raw, unedited, only because I don't know. That's okay, dude. That's how we like it, man. That's how it should be. There is I'm smoking on some you mother effer, man. Now you're rubbing it in, brother. Now you're rubbing it in, man. I've only had gelato a couple of times, dude, and I didn't know what the big deal was about it, dude. That's a good strain, by the way. Gelato's a good strain. Mr. N has been with me for a while now. Mr. N is over from the Portland area, and he's a little bit of a home chef, you know. And I think he should have his channel where he should be the chef raw chef. Chef raw chef. There was a I don't know if you guys are I don't know, Mr. N. I don't know how old you are. There's a magazine, if it's still around, I don't know. High Times. There was a magazine, High Times, and then there was there was a chef called Chef Raw. He had the long ass dreadlocks, and he would make he would that would be an article, and he would have a every month. That would be he would make a dish. You know, he would make a dish. I'm 40 years old. Okay, well then you're old enough to remember that magazine. So yeah, Chef Raw, right on. Exactly, man. Just just cooking. Just give me an idea. Ideas for I can't do that. You can't do that on YouTube, man. That's some stuff for kick, actually, huh? Let's write that down, guy. Mr. N, let's write that down. Let's write that down for kick. Because kick don't care, man. They let you do that. Speaking of kick, our friend Vitali. Hey, Mr. What's his name? I'm sorry, sir. I forgot your name already. Mr. If you're still around, Mr. Aaron James or Mr. Aaron Hamea. Do you remember our friend Vitali? Vitali, that nuisance streamer that got released, and he came back to America. I don't know why he came back to America. He shouldn't have been come back to America after his green card went bad. Anyways, he did a big no-no. Well, he came back. He came back where he does his kick streaming, and he goes after predators. Well, he did a big dum-dum move. He actually went after the wrong guy with the wrong evidence, and now he's getting sued for slander because he put this guy's face and everything, and said that he was a predator and every stuff, and it wasn't the right guy. It wasn't the right guy. It was the wrong guy. So now he's got a big lawsuit, and he got permaban on Kick again for that. But he'll probably be back. So FootballBeast619, how you doing? Hi again. Thank you for coming back. Guys, I got to tell you guys again, we broke 500. We're a solid 500. We're a solid 500 subscribers, and thank you guys. Kick, I don't go on Discord, bro. I'm sure he's got a Discord. Everybody's got a Discord. I don't. I'm scared. Discord scares me. The possibilities of illegal stuff going on there and stuff. Look, I hate that thing. It makes my head look kind of like you know what I mean? I finally got a thing with a dermatologist. It's gonna shoot my head up. Hopefully the hair does grow back. If not, I'm gonna get a tattoo there. I'm gonna get that. I already know what I'm gonna get tattooed if I get a tattoo. I don't have it either. Good job. No, thank you guys. Good job to you guys, man. You guys made it happen. You guys are the guys that subscribe. I'm just the guy here. I'm just the fat guy on the couch here blabbing. You guys come here and watch me for entertainment, hopefully, and come back. That's the hardest part, trying to get you guys to come back. Easy part getting you guys to get to subscribe. It's the hardest part is to get you guys to come back. But what it is actually is that I'm trying to be more consistent and trying to do live streams more regularly and try to do it within the same time frame. So get a stick for pushing a lawnmower. Yeah, I know, dude. Look, that'd be kind of cool, huh? Okay, we'll think of that one. Share, buddy. Happy Friday, man. We made it. We made it. We made it. We made it another week. But yeah, So yeah, Vitaly got banned, man, for that. What did I eat for dinner today? Today, actually, I ate a big lunch. Actually, a big lunch, and it put me to sleep. My pops made some frijoles con arroz, and then he made a like a bistec ranchero with ejotes and stuff, and it was good, man. I actually had 2 servings of it. Yeah, 2 servings of everything. It was so good. And then my mom showed up, and I gave her her mail, and then she gave me a ride. Went to the grocery store and got some things, and then she gave me a ride to the pharmacy, CVS. I got my prescriptions. I came back, and I'm sorry to tell you guys, I crashed out. I crashed out, and I didn't wake up till around 5 o'clock. And I woke up, just my sleeping pattern was all screwed up. But I did not go for a walk today. I did not go for a walk. I'll go for a walk tomorrow. I didn't go for a walk today. I'm not gonna lie. My doctor actually told me to take it easy the next 2 days, anyways, so I can start doing it tomorrow. Remember, I had the epidural done a couple days ago, so he told me to take it easy. And my back was hurting real bad, actually, and it wasn't from the epidural, just the normal pain from the back. I got this. So check this out. Show you something, and I don't know if you got any aching bones or bad joints or anything. Well, I know you got good joints, but I got this stuff from the dispensary down the street. This right here. This balm. Oh, dude, this stuff works so great. A little bit goes a long way. Just a little bit, just on my back. Dude, that's the only thing that helps, man. Better than the pills, even. It just made it go away within like minutes. And I think that's what put me to sleep, actually. It helped me relax, and I crashed out. I think that's what it was originally, put me to sleep. But that's what I use on my back. Works way better. Because I don't like doing the gabapentin all the time or Tylenol. Because I've been taking that for 3 days now. And it just like upsets my stomach. And like, anyways, what did you eat? Okay, so that's what I ate, man. So I'll make it up tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to walk. Let's see. I just took care of a bunch of errands, sit on the phone. I did all my appointments. I got all my appointments set up for the rest of the month. I set up some bills and stuff. What else did I do? See all this? All these little like color code things. They mean stuff. I have to do that because then I won't remember. If I have a yeah, I live by my phone. So all those yellow marks are actually all doctor's appointments. Yeah, dentist, everything. It all worked out. I used old CBD cream for my feet and back. There you go. Yeah. Well, this one actually is CBD, I believe. Yeah, but it's got THC in it too. But I usually get the CBD one. But I go to the other one down further. But I I uh, I couldn't make it, so I went to the one down here. The close way. Yeah. I use it on my knees and back, and neck and stuff, and shoulder, and like I mean, I use it for work too. When I used to work, and then people be offering, oh, it doesn't show on the test. It does. It's not going to show. You know, it's not. It's not as potent enough to come up on the test. Put it that way. You know what I mean? Now, if you like ingested it somehow, then yeah, I would. But if you rub it on, no. So, yeah, it helps a lot, man. So I don't have either. That's funny shit, dude. Stick figure. Yeah, I have this big. What about this big one back here, man? What can I get tattooed there? I don't know. I was thinking maybe like jigsaw puzzle pieces. You know, like jigsaw puzzle, but then like open. I don't know. That's kind of bad karma to do something like that. I just thought something, but I don't want to say it. Okay, That's all the same messages. Okay. Let's see. So I did talk Vitali. I did talk that 500. That. Anybody else got any other topics right now? Dude, I'm kind of following up stuff right now. I was gonna talk about really. It's Friday. What's going on? Chicano Park Day is not till next week. I really gotta figure something out, man. I gotta figure out something like dump out some memory on my phone. Damn. That's gonna be on the 25th, I think. Let me see. What date is Chicano Park Day? Chicano Park Day celebrate annually on the Saturday closest to April 22nd. The anniversary of the park was founding in 1970. So this next weekend. All right. So I got a week to figure out something. Okay. Okay, safe. Have fun. All right, McLovin. Take care, man. Have fun, brother. Post some more videos or something if we get a chance, man. I'm going to put you on notification here. I'll do it right now. So it comes up. I know you're on there. If you get a chance, man, check out Grandpa's new video. It was pretty fucking funny right now. It puts things in perspective from other people, what they talk about. It's funny. I'll just leave it at that. I'm not mentioning any names. But it's so funny, man. It's like, you point the finger comes right back at you, You don't cast, what's that? Don't cast stones if you live in a glass house or something like that, shit like that. McLovin. McLovin 069. Oh 69 06959. There it is. Okay, I'm sorry, dude. I did not subscribe. I did just subscribe to you. And no, you only got a video from October 8th. But you covered him. I'll put the notification on. So no, I don't see a live stream, by the way. So just so you know, okay? And he's got 919 subscribers, by the way. Oh yeah, he's got a bunch of shorts. He does have that. He got a bunch of shorts. Yeah, a bunch of shorts. Chicago area. Cool dude. You got a lovely lady, by the way. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. My God, man, you been hiding this? I never knew she was that beautiful. Wow. Good looking lady, my man. All right, brother. Be safe, man. Nice talking to you. Thanks for stopping by. McLove is a cool dude, man. I like talking to him. All right. Oh. What else? I'm sorry, man. I'm out of touch right now. I just kind of woke up an hour ago or so. I was talking to the wife. She's talking about the cat. I got Kick here. Oh my God, dude. There's a girl here on Kick, and all she does is she's just bent over. That's all she does. She's on her tablet, just bent over, and she's asking for subscriptions. Her goal is 55. She's got 50 subscriptions out of 55. Every sub is actually $4.99. So do the math. Oh, look. It's the ever famous Quebecular. You know who this guy reminds me of? He reminds me of a American Psycho. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Okay, I'm not hating on the guy. I'm not hating on the kid at all. I'm just saying he reminds me of that personality because he kind of has that. That there's something off of this kid. Just gives me that vibe and stuff. Good looking kid. I mean, he seems kind of, and he's a kid. He really is. He just turned 20. He's a kid. Do I remember that age? I remember that age too. But still, it's just he's really headed down the wrong path. Uh, he's already gotten in trouble. He's already had one overdose. I never had an overdose. Not even at my age yet. And I'm not going to. Knock on wood. He's been arrested more. Just there's that one saying, with great power comes great responsibility. So he's just like getting way up there and stuff. Just for what? For his looks? For I don't know. It's like I don't know. I wish him the best. I'm not hating on the kid. Whatever. I just whatever he's gonna do. I wish the best for him. Anyways, let me go to my regular go-to guys here. See, this is what I wish I could share with you guys on screen share. Oh, Action Man, that buffoon. This guy's a buffoon. But he's out in town right now. He's traveling to LA right now.
Bro, that's free for you, dog. That's free. I know I'm too. No, it's free. Free. Wait, let me boost his inventory. Let's boost his inventory. Let's boost his inventory up, man.
He's a buffoon, but yeah, he's kind of cool sometimes. But he's.
You guys aren't gonna give him shit. It's a little ass kid. It's a little kid. He's fucking trying his ass off. Sucks, man. This is some bullshit. Fuck y'all. Alright, this is probably not a good marketing tactic. This is not a good marketing tactic. Alright, no, that was not a good marketing tactic.
He's hammered already. He's going around LA with a bottle of Grey Goose vodka and a bottle of Sprite, smoking Newports. Nobody on. All right, just me, myself, and I on a Friday alone. Yay! See, this is what I really need. I need a headset. I need a cam. This. So fuck it. Let's just watch Kick then. Somebody just came on. Stop. Say hi. Whoever comes on. I'm watching Kick right now. Action Man's on right now. Somewhere in LA. He's parked in front of a liquor store. There's a kid selling candy and he's trying to do a promo for the kid. Cussing out people because they won't buy candy for him. Oh, actually, it's a smoke shop. Excuse me. So now he's being a nuisance. He goes inside the smoke shop. They tell him to leave. He tell him to go outside.
I'll buy everything in this motherfucking store. Who's talking about broke? Who? Now I'm broke? Oh, no. Okay. No. We good. Let them sit. Let them rock up. Okay, we broke. We too broke. We too poor. You right. We too poor. Sorry, guys. We too poor. We too broke. I'm broke. You right. I'm broke. Wait, he just called me broke. Bro, it's crazy because I'm not going to say what I make a month, but that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Did that like that, bro.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do this, dude, so I can share this stuff. This is what I watch, guys.
My fault. Huh? Yeah.
I finally told him to shut up.
Wait, you're from Chicago? Wait, how did you know?
There's a guy streaming in front of the store, too, and the guy just told him to shut up, too.
Wait, bro, I was about to go spend but they just stopped me, folks. No, I didn't mean disrespect him, bro. I didn't want to do any of that, folks. Well, I'm out of this. Yo, bro.
That's one thing I noticed. LA still has those scooters everywhere. Whatever that company is. Remember that had those scooters everywhere. The rentals.
I'm sorry, bro.
They're like just laying everywhere all over. No, there's just like fucking people would trip on them and stuff. I think down San Diego got rid of them because I don't see them anywhere no more.
Yes. I'm sorry.
People are crashing and tripping all over them and stuff and everything. They took them away, but they have them in LA still. I see them everywhere.
Did I try? I tried, bro.
They're just all over the place. People have to walk around them. They're all over the street and shit. But that's LA, man. That's a different creature. I wonder where Bobsy's at in LA. This is supposed to be a funny story. Get a job. Okay, well, what's it to you? Greed, the tough guy? Sounds like I made it up. Made what up? What am I making up, dude? What did I make up? What did I make up? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What did I make up? Made what up?
Dude, I'm fucking.
Nothing has happened like what? Like that? It's right there. It's happening right there, dude. I'm walking right now. Like what? With the scooters and shit? They were right there over the street. What have I made up? I've been in LA. Okay, you've been to LA. Have you been everywhere in LA? Were you there exactly where the scooters are right there in the background? Okay, fake news, dude. All right, dude. All right, so it's fake news. It's fake news what I'm seeing right now. Okay. All right, dude.
Bro, I've never been this hot, bro. Am I in a sauna right now? Are we at Gold's Gym? What the fuck is
Here, listen to this guy right here.
Suck. Bro, I can't even breathe in
There
this
you go.
motherfucker, bro. No, real shit, though. Enjoy y'all drinks, bro, but I'm
You
saying,
listen to
like,
him. He's fake
folks
news
can't
too.
drink in this shit, folks.
Can't trust your eyes. You wear
cranberry,
glasses.
double vodka
Oh
cranberry.
boy, dude. Oh boy, dude. How old are you? Like fucking 6?
Whoa, Jesus Christ. Alright, well, she wants me to literal die of alcoholism.
Yeah, fucking Action Man is intoxicated, dude. He was walking around with a fucking bottle of Grey Goose vodka, dude. He was fucking fucked up before he even got out of the house or his apartment where he's at in LA.
Action Man. Yeah, it's Action Man with a 7 for the T. It's AC7IONMAN. IONE? AC7ION? Yeah, it's me.
No, say, dude. Anyways, give me a like, subscribe, dude. You're gonna stay on here, like fucking whatever you're talking about.
They're gonna try to shit on us, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna try to fucking shit on us. How many viewers you got? Like 7,000 plus. I gave you a good tip, right? I didn't mean. I could have given you more. I'm sorry. You're doing so good. I'm so proud of you.
Look, there's a scooter there. There's a scooter there. Oh, that looks like fake news to me. Oh, look, here, maybe you need the glasses. There you go, dude. There you go. You need the glasses? Oh, look. Pendejo.
Unless you want to do it separately, so we don't have to. And it was finished.
This guy's not gonna live long, man. The way he smokes cigarettes, he smokes Newports and drinks every day. And God knows what else he does too. He's a he used to be a heroin addict too. Ah, Creed Tough Guys left. No, he left the chat. Oh, my heart's broken. No. Oh no, Creed, come back, Creed, tough guy. You're the same guy from yesterday. I remember now. You're a weak ass troll, by the way. You got to work on your trolling. No, they're not.
I'm so sorry. There's thousands of people watching. I'm sorry to be mean. Oh shit.
Oh my god, dude, that hair girl. I don't miss that anymore, man. That's like, but I guess if you do that, especially if you have a job you hate or whatever, hard day, just go drinking out, right? Go overpriced drinks and shit.
What does your boyfriend do? I fucking don't have a boyfriend. I work here. Really? Why aren't you a boyfriend? Oh, that's why? You go like this, you tip. Can they tip on there? Yeah, they're gonna get a tip on that bed. What? Did they tip you on there? Like, yeah, they tip on that bed. Yeah, they do. No, you can't. Hey, bro, you want to give her a body shot?
Mr. Get 'em down. You know what? I do sometimes, but I haven't in a while. By the way, the smoke kind of bothers me and stuff. So unless I'm smoking with somebody or smoking a bowl, yeah. But for the most part, I'll vape. I'll do gummies. How about yourself? Sounds good right now, though. Actually, I wouldn't mind some right now. It was a pretty bad week, but actually it went pretty good today, so I'm not that stressed out. I have a really bad back, and I found my balm. I got this stuff right here from the dispensary on the street. So I put some of this, and actually it put me to sleep. Actually, I realized that, so I'm good. Because the CBD and it's got THC in it, so I think that's what put me to sleep. I just realized that now.
It was really nice meeting y'all. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. You take care, darling.
What are you smoking right now, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
God, dude.
Oh, yeah. I burn herbs as well, and I'll hit a vape from that time. Yeah, I know. It's just to each their own, whatever people prefer. Like I said, I live with people that don't smoke, and they're sober leaving. So out of courtesy, you know what I mean. I'm a little considerate, So
Are you lying?
plus, I don't like smoking indoors,
You guys have a great rest of your night.
So
That was ugly as fuck.
so if you vape, just vape and just that's it, I'll hit that thing once or twice, and it'll do what a whole joint's gonna do. And then actually for me, joints are kind of unless you're like sharing with somebody. You know what I mean, that's what I've noticed. Because it just burns up too fast. But if you smoke bowl, then okay, a bowl is just a personal thing, right? And then I know.
Dude, Eddie, I don't even know. Bro.
Clip it.
Someone stop this or whatever. Dude, this is the fastest my chat has ever gone. Eddie, kick step. I didn't know, dude. Please don't ban me, dude. Please don't ban me, dude. I didn't know what was going on, bro. Please. I'm rattled because I didn't want to do any of that, bro. Wait. Stop typing right now. Stop
Blunt's mainly, but I got bowls, bongs. So, yeah. You know what? The funny thing is, I can never actually do a blunt. I can never roll a blunt. I try for the life of me. It was always just a messy thing I did.
Wait, guys, I just got flashed by a dude. You don't even
I
know
was
who it
always
was.
impressed by people, especially girls. Some of the girls that I knew, man, were like so good at rolling them and stuff and everything and stuff. Yeah, that's why I don't like having joints in rotation. They burn too fast and be boating hella. I know. And then I love glass bong, especially the triple chambers, four chambers. But I always break them, man. And there go $200-300. I'm like, ah,
Do you guys have a lighter by any chance?
I always break them. So
Wait, dude, you guys like some professional.
and then the plastic ones always like fall over and then stink up the carpet and stuff. You know what I mean? So like vape was always the best thing for me. I'm like, it's mobile. It's like stealth. It's like nobody's really gonna know. It's like that's it.
This guy's the final boss. Bro, it's so hard to make eye contact with you, bro. Who the fuck are you, bro?
So where you at, by the way?
A better looking version of Paul
Are
Walker.
you in the
Who
U.S.?
the fuck is that?
In San Diego, by the way.
I'm on Kings, bro. What's up, man? Look at the boys,
I'm kind of hungry again, man. I ate it a while ago. Uh-oh.
Anyone could see us right now. And you said to me, you're right. It's probably not good for a congressman to call.
He does my TV.
Swalwell calls your allegations false.
Where's my
He responded earlier to vague
Oh, there it
accusations
is.
on social media related to his behavior with staffers.
Staten Island. Oh, right on New York. Cool. All right. Well, I'm in San Diego. I'm way on the other corner. Way on the other coast and the south part. So I'm like diagonally. San Diego, California. Well, welcome to my chat, by the way. Just chilling out here. Nobody else really come out of my chat right now. It's kind of died down a little bit, but I'm a little bit celebration. Not I, but my community, my chat, helped me within the last month or so break the 500 barrier. And that was just a goal that I set myself beginning of the year when I reached 400. I said, well, let's try to go 500 by summer, and I hit it yesterday. And so now it's like, okay, we're steady 500. So now let's hit 600 by the end of the year. So, all right, we're halfway there. 500 more, and then I'll be at 1,000, and then we can talk about maybe monetization and stuff, and then we'll see the ideas I have with this channel. Okay, we'll see what happens, but I'm gonna probably make the transition into Kick with the IRL that I'm thinking of doing now and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I just I need I need equipment actually. We'll see. You subbed? I subbed to you, man. You're a chill guy, and you can have a conversation. Not many creators have that charm. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind that. That's what I like. I like to engage with chat. I don't mind, about whatever subject we'll talk about it, within reason. We'll turn into doesn't have to be an argument. I've already said it. I'll say it again. Some guy that I really admired, and I always did not always agree with his subject matters or his takes on things, but I did admire the way he portrayed himself and his way that he handled himself, and he put, how should I say, he made his point, and he would listen to people. Was Charlie Kirk, you know? I listened to him a lot, the year of, and then into the year when he was finally assassinated. People couldn't handle that, that he had a different point of view, and people lost it and stuff. And like, well, that's like, it proved what I used to say is like, look, just sit down and have a conversation. You even have to debate. And I've had these conversations with people in my community. It's like we've sat down. We've had conversations about God, about their Savior, Jesus. We've had about religion, about some politics and stuff. And I've lost people actually, but I'll still stand by my beliefs and my thoughts and my ideas and what I say. And I won't disagree with other people. I'll say this is what I think. Okay, that's what you believe. Okay, well no problem. Somebody went on my thing and said Trump. Okay, cool, Trump, no problem, man. And he's like, oh, okay, I was just trying to rage bait. Well, that ain't gonna happen here, man. It's cool. It's a welcome, whatever you want to say. Just don't argue with other people. Don't be racist. Don't don't just have respect for other people and kind of like don't don't the only thing I ask, don't spam my my chat. That's all. And I've had it. I've had a couple of times where I've got spammed. And actually, it happened just recently. I think it was a bot because the faster I could like try to, they were hitting it. So yeah, that's why. So I really appreciate it. Thank you for subbing, by the way. You know, and stuff. So usually I try to keep up with the chat. If there's a lot of people, I go on my laptop and I'll look at the conversations here. So let's see to catch up. So. Somebody else just came on. I wonder who's on right now. Say hi. What's going on? It's so funny though. It's like half the people are like, "Oh, I don't want to be on camera," and then the other people like want to be on the camera. It's like they just want to be part of it. It reminds me of experiments. Where they throw a camera out there and then like the monkeys go up there and run to it, and like they get in front of the camera and stuff. This is when I like Action Man when he's being cool like that with the chat, but when he's being obnoxious and starting fights with girls and stuff, that's like, dude, just don't do that, man. Right now, he's being all right. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. We all got different views, and there's nothing wrong with it. If we should accept to support each other just because of the fact that they're human. As you said, Charlie Kirk passing. As you said, I'm sorry, I can't. My glass have to be adjusted. You support each other just because the fact that they're human. As you said, Charlie Kirk passing away, he spoke. He, he spoke out on it. Yeah, like I said, I admired his way, man. That's. I wish I was a lot like that, and it put things in perspective for me to learn to be a little bit more open minded to other people's, points and stuff. Like he did. He taught me stuff. You know. I used to always think that I was really open minded and stuff, but I said no, I'm not. I'm kind of like a little bit close minded.
Might contradict that message. The temperature in the studio seemed to drop several degrees. Whoopi shot Joy a warning glance, but it was too late. Eastwood's eyes narrowed slightly as he turned to face Joy directly. Which comments would those be, Joy? Oh,
What the
Joy
hell,
said with
dude?
false sweetness. Your support for politicians who shall remain nameless, but who have made some pretty questionable
What the
statements
hell's
about
wrong with
women and
these?
minorities.
My TV's like in control, dude. Anyways, yeah, it's like I lose people. And that's That's what like drove me away from Facebook because I couldn't say what I wanted to say on there. It just stirred up too much shit, you know. And people took it as like I was doing it to try to stir the pot, and I wasn't. I was just stating my opinions. So it went from like me not. I just stay away from it, man. I just stay away from it. It's like it's not even worth it because people just get so just annoyed and so yeah. And I lost people that I know personally, you know, not just like friends on Facebook, people that were like close personal friends, just because I wasn't like on. They took like I was against them, like they took it personally that I didn't take the same stance on the jab or on the politics side or on the immigration side or whatever. I'm like, well, man, I'm sorry. You know, I have my beliefs, and you guys can't respect my beliefs and what I think. You know, I mean, you guys label me as this, and this. I don't take it personally. That's just your ignorant ass trying to label me as something that I'm not. Just because it's easier for you to accept that I'm not like you. That's okay. You know, I understand. That's for you. That's the easiest way for you to cope with things is to, you know, just label. Oh, excuse me. It's kidding me. Yeah, that is what it is. It is what it is. So I think I need some rice and beans right now. I'm gonna check my sugar. Hold on. Before. Let's see how many carbs I can take. 180. I should do my insulin first too. Let me do that first though. So yeah, I mean, I respect people's beliefs. You know, I'm not gonna. I've learned to do that, to be more accepting and not to, you know, just listen to them. Just stay quiet. You listen when you're quiet and listen to somebody. You know, instead of like try to talk over them or try to counter what they're saying. Just kind of process what they're saying. And I notice people are like kind of like because they're waiting for an argument, kind of some kind of reaction or an argument. They're surprised. It takes them off kilter. Yeah, I'm not trying to do some psychological thing. I'm just trying to say, hey, you know, so I'm listening to you. I'm listening to your point of view on things. You know what I mean? So that's all I can say. You know, that's a discussion. It's not an argument. It's not a debate. Just a discussion on things. You know. That's really what I want to do with this channel. I want to have like a panel on that stuff, on subjects. World peace is not hard. It's just people won't make the change in themselves for that with slap. Well, that is the hardest part for people. That there's selfishness. Believe that they think that that's more important than to try to see the other view of somebody else. That's the problem. You know what I mean? And I just said with me, it's like I used to like not be as open minded. Like, why should I change? Why should I? You know, I still struggle with that. You know, I still struggle. I had that happen yesterday. Some people, because I said that. Um, some people came to my doorstep, and I kind of like, you know, I wasn't real receptive, and then I actually said what I did, and I think that's turned some people off. But I was being honest in what I did. That I pretty much just ran them off my doorstep, you know, just because I just couldn't tell. They couldn't understand. No, I was not interested in their religion. I wasn't interested in listening to them. I'm like, hey, I'm not. They'll push. Well, when can we? You know, I'm like, no, I'm not. They wanted to know why, and I told them why, and then they wanted a count of what I said. I said, no. So I like I said, just finished. I was saying 'cause I lost connection. So now I think about it, I should have handled it differently. I should have been more calm, mild mannered and stuff. But at that moment, I wanted to get rid of them, because I really wanted to go outside. And they were impeding my way for me going outside my house and going to my mailbox and everything. And they just wouldn't leave. So I just got a little nasty, and I told them they had to get going, but not in a nice way, you know. So was I wrong? Yeah, I was wrong. I should have handled it different. I feel bad for that, you know. Now, if I was to see them, I would apologize to them, and I'll try to explain to them. But the damage is done now. Now I'm the bad guy. I'm the ogre. I'm the asshole. I'm this and that. The damage is done. Would they forgive me? Maybe, but they'll forget? Probably not. You know. That was kind of like an act of violence in my own way. It was an act of violence. Okay, exactly. This is how it should be. Not just for me and you, two random guys on the internet, but it's for the whole world to just sit down and talk about the real problems. Yeah, that's the problem. We don't sit down and talk anymore. Um, this whole thing right now, what's happening right now, what's going on in the Middle East, about like the things that I hear are like, whoa. What I hear is like, well, this kid's got bigger rocks, or this kid's got rocks, so let's take them out. That's what I hear. That's seriously, that's what I'm hearing. That we don't want that kid to have rocks. We don't want him to have rocks, so let's hit him with rocks. I know, as stupid as it sounds, that's what it sounds like to me. But let's us have the rocks. Let's those people have the rocks. Those people over there can have rocks, and those people over there can have rocks, but that group right there can't have rocks because they're dangerous with the rocks. But we're not dangerous with the rock. We used these rocks already before. See what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, peat stocks, man. There's something else. There's something else. The older you get, the more you realize how much, this is almost out. How much politics, runs the world, how much the oil runs the world. That's what I've noticed it now. How much it controls the world, the economy, the stock market. I'm a diabetic, by the way, so don't think any different. Yeah, I mean, it's hard, man, because people's emotions get involved. They're so emotional and they react on those emotions. And it's very easy to do. It's very easy to do. Like I said, I just did it yesterday. I'm not an expert. I need to learn to control those emotions and just let it process. At that moment, just kind of, you know. But we react to those emotions. I don't know. This thing's like it's thicker. People get real emotional and just react on those emotions. Have to learn how to like channel those emotions, control them, and you know, and it's hard. It's very hard because the instinct is to just react. That's how we're geared. We're geared to just react to whatever sets us off, you know? It's a trigger. Yeah, New York's always a place I've always wanted to visit. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll still get out there. And not just the, not just the Big Apple, but I like to visit like upstate New York. That's like it's totally different, man. It's a different world over there too. I do this because I've dropped it before and they break. So I get all these like plastic bags from my syringes and I wrap it up and it kind of makes like a padding. Because sometimes my left hand, since my stroke is like weak and whatever I grab, I don't get a good. Then poof, I dropped it in the bag and they broke. Insulin's not very cheap. My insurance covers it, but I only get so much per month, and the thing was a brand new bottle too. So that's the bigger thing. It was brand new bottle, so it's like, you all right, buddy? You all right? My ration for the month got cut in half right there with one bottle breaking like that. You all right? You feel better? I give you a bath, huh? Gave my dog a bath today. Poor guy, he deserved it. Anybody else in the chat? I got 2 people on. Okay, just making sure because the chat doesn't move very fast on the phone. That's why I have to set up on the laptop. Got some carbs today, didn't I? Gotta have the salsa. I don't know why. Salsa makes everything nice. Three people on. Okay. Who's that? Tiki1449. Yo, what's up? What are you doing? Well, dude, I did a chat today because we broke 500, guys. We're at officially 500 subscribers. Solid. And I got a late start. And I got hungry, so I heated me up some rice and beans, a little bit of macaroni salad, extra carbs. I took my insulin, and you're caught up, bro. That's what it is. I've discussed Vitali getting banned on Kick because he did a dumb move. He went after the wrong person and accused him of being a predator and everything on live TV. So now he's getting sued. He put Kick at risk, you know. So that's what happens when you do that kind of stuff for content, you know. What else did I talk about? Oh, we're just talking right now with another gentleman right now from upstate New York, Mr. Get Him Down, about having different opinions and stuff, or different beliefs, or whatever, but having a way of communicating and talking about it in a peaceful manner. You know, just not even have to debate, not to have to argue. Just talk about it like we do here, like we try to do on this channel. You know what I mean? That's all. That's why I'm all good. So people come and go. I'm watching Kick right now. Action Man is on. He's walking around LA right now. Yeah, he's drunk already. Walking around right now all over LA, going from bar to bar drunk and stuff. Nothing else. That's what this. I guess there's to do in LA. Go to bars. Nick White did the same thing. He got kicked out from a bar because they told him he didn't get kicked out. They told him, "Hey man, don't record it." Oh, you want me to go? You want me to go? No, dude, just don't record in here. Oh, Action Man and Nick White are hanging out together. Uh, anyways, you know, if they ask me, I'm like, all right, no problem. You know, I'm not like, ooh, dude, don't be an ass. Just hey, if they tell you, man, that's just the rules. It was the bartender too, and he's just playing stupid. It's like, hey, man, he's not telling his leagues. He's just telling him don't record in the place. Well, it's on me. He's still telling you don't record. Why can't people not just understand that? You know. But it's my job. Oh, your job's not in there. Oh yeah, transvestite, a trans person. When he was out there, he like flashed the thing. So I don't know if it counts as like nudity if it's a trans person. So he's all, oh my god, please don't ban me. Don't know who that is. So what are you up to? You know what? To each, everybody has their what do you call it? Their preference. Some people like Twitch. I don't. I don't like Twitch. To me, Twitch is more. It just wouldn't be the crowd that I'm into. Put it that way. If that makes sense. Anything. What does that tell you about me, huh? I don't know. Yeah. I have enough fun watching people on Kick. You know what I'm saying? As much as I do the IRL guys to the people that go on and do the desktop, that's what I do. But Twitch, there's nobody that I find that's attractive. I mean, appealing is the word I was looking at. And to me, Twitch is just full of like just hot looking girls. Like it's like I don't know. I just don't. In my opinion, by the way. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know Kick is full of degenerates. I know that too. But there's some cool people that follow some funny people. I like the guys that that live abroad. Like this one guy, Murda. He's kind of like a little gangster dude from. I think he's from Texas. He lives in Thailand. And there is by. I've been following him for a month. What's up, son? What are you doing? What are you doing, son? What are you eating? Chicken? You eating chicken? All right. Fried chicken from Mama? Mama's kitchen? Or did Mama cook? Mama cook, or is this from Lola?
For Lola.
Oh, Lola? Oh, okay. You're hungry? Daddy's hungry too. Look, Daddy's eating too.
Baby Annie is eating too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
She's sad because her mama's gone.
yeah.
Mm, shit.
What's up, dude? How's it going? Let me check out your.
Oh, somebody's on.
Check out your band really quick, dog. Dude, hey, it's good to see you again. Look at the band, huh? Pretty sweet. You guys let it breathe in here or what? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Look at this. So you guys sell this art, right? You sell sick.
The sauce is spicy today, man. It's hot.
So shout out to you guys. Pretty big deal. You guys got Instagram or anything? Yeah, we're Wasted Paint _22. Wasted Paint 22. Yeah. Let them know who's boss, okay?
All right, Stinker Man. Shoot away, man. It's me and you. What do you want to talk about, brother?
They got a car too, but they live in the fucking van. Pretty sweet, your van life. Hey, buddy. What's up, dog? Hell yeah.
Sorry, I'm eating right now, dude.
Let 'em know who's
What's going on, brother?
here.
What do you want to talk about?
Pretty big Fox Green Hughes GTS voice. Oh, that looks cool, huh? Get one of these.
What do you want to talk about, dude?
Little floor for 4 inches. Okay. Pretty big deal.
By the way, Stinker Van's a person that's been on with him for a while too. He's a loyal
We got the hole in the armpit right now.
subscriber and follower.
Letting it breathe. You guys know the fucking deal. Get real. How you guys doing? Let's get a big dog.
I'm done with her. Tell her.
Can I have her?
Well, yeah. I mean, you can't have her.
Oh.
I mean, that's.
I'm done with you. I mean,
Hold on, let me put this on silent so I can concentrate what you guys talking about. And read the chat. All right, dude. All right. Let me set up the chat here. Okay. Stinkerman says, so I don't know if you know anything about me. I'm basically a 40-ish year old guy, unemployed, living with my parents still. I have some money saved up, and I've been considering going to the Philippines. All right. So you're considering going to the Philippines to visit, stay there for a while, or to go live there? That's my question to you. Why are you so fast, son? You eat so fast. Maybe to live for a little. Okay, well. What do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about what to expect? I mean, I don't know. I mean, have you done your homework? Like, learn about the culture, about what your budget might be, what to expect, what your lifestyle is like. I mean, that all falls into into stuff. And then right now, the economy, how it is right now, it's like it's changed. There's a lot of factors right now, that are like have changed. So, and when I mean live for a little, like okay, you can get a visa for 60 days, extended visa. So if you have a U.S. passport, you can stay there for 30 days. Then you have to get an extended visa for 60 days after that, and then you have to apply for longer than that. So I don't know what your plans are. It's probably a bad idea because I also have depression. Well, okay. If you want to address that, we can address that. If you don't address that, we don't have to address that. Okay. You have nothing going on. You have money. Okay. All I can say is maybe visit it. Do your homework a little bit. Like really do your homework. Like what you want to visit, where you want to visit and go and stuff, and try it out. Maybe try out for a couple weeks. I know it sounds like a short time, or 3 weeks, or just do your almost 30 days and then come back home. And if you liked it, go back. It'll be an experience. Trust me. But that being said, um, it's going to be an experience. Have you ever been out of the U.S.? Have you ever been outside the United States? Like, and when I mean outside the United States, have you been to a place that's like not like the United States, um, like Mexico, for example, where the infrastructure is going to be different, where it's going to be kind of like, I don't want to say it in a bad way, kind of third world like kind of, but there's going to be like you're going to see like more poverty in a different way and stuff. Okay, well there you go, there you go. So va a ser como Tijuana, uh, especially Manila. Va a ser como Tijuana. Um, but then again, like I said, it's like what I was telling you is like there's a lot of traps. Like that's why you have to be careful. When I mean a lot of traps, like your state of mind and stuff. That's why I worried because what you just said. And I said if you want to address those subjects, we could. Um, it's a place where people get lost. But then again, for me, it was between Philippines and Thailand, and I'm glad that I picked Philippines because Thailand probably would have been I think, my demise. Because of what you're talking about, there's a couple times that I was in that state too. Um, Try it out. I mean, yeah, but I would say visit. I wouldn't say live. Okay, that's what I would say. Um, like I said, I don't know what you're into. I don't know if you just want to sit around and go hang out at bars, or if you want to travel. You're an adventurous type where you want to go out and go visit different islands. You want to go visit where they have waterfalls. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, there's over $7,000, my man. Seriously, unstable, but I have the tendency to be depressed because I am lonely. Well, you're not gonna be lonely long over there, but then again, you gotta be careful too because okay, you know what I mean, dude. It's like you get attract the wrong attention too. So you gotta be careful what you attract too. You gotta be aware of that too. In 2017, I went there when I was started the my divorce was gonna be started. I went through a separation, 2016, and divorce going into it, and I went there, and it served its purpose. I'll say that. It was just 11 days, but it was good, and that was good enough for me. You know what I mean? And I didn't let nothing else like really be. It was what it was. It served its purpose. I'm just leaving it at that. What happened in Manila stayed in Manila. So I don't know. I don't know exactly what you have planned. I don't know. I mean, this is something we had discussion that should be done like on one off chat. I don't know. I don't want to hit any topics that might be too personal. You know what I mean? I don't want to party. I want to be healthy. I want to play pool. I want to play pool. I can pool lessons pro if fails. Okay. They like to play pool over there. I'll tell you that. There's a lot of good pool players. All right, I found a wife at that time. Did I find a wife? You always find a wife, dude. Seriously, even when you don't want to find a wife. So be careful of that. That takes time, by the way. Don't, don't. Yeah. Be careful of that. Um, yeah, just look into it, man. And don't go into YouTube first. You know, don't look at the bloggers. Don't because a lot of them are gonna paint it like it's the perfect place and everything. And it is. It's good. It is a good place. Don't get me wrong. But it's got its negative things too. Okay. And a lot of these bloggers will not talk about it because they don't want to get any negativity tied to their channels. There's a lot of things there, like the infrastructure. Some people don't like the food. Um, they don't like the the pollution, the trash, the beggars, the crime, the scams, the all kinds of shit. The prices always go up. They call it the skin tax, whatever. They know you're a foreigner, so the price is gonna be more expensive, you know. But that's any. It happens in Mexico. It happens in Europe. It happens anywhere. But and people don't think it's gonna happen. It will happen. Okay. I mean, like I said, go online and just Google it, whatever. Look at research about the culture, about the laws, because they have different laws there. Like see, like it's a conservative country, even though it doesn't look like it. It could be a conservative country. Um, there's laws like over there, like you can't videotape people in public over there and upload it. That's against the law over there. Like if you take video stuff of people and stuff, put it on YouTube, and they find out, they can sue you. But seriously, you can't be over there and start like motherfucking people. Like hey, somebody like think you with the right amount of change, a waitress or a waiter, and you acting like an idiot. You're the one that's gonna get in trouble for that. You're the one that's gonna get locked up. Seriously, I'm not lying because that's like against the law to verbally assault a Filipino citizen. There's laws against that stuff. That shit that Vitali got that got locked up, that he broke the laws. Those were laws that he broke. The nuisance shit that he was doing, like here is like what they call is like what's it called here? Being not being a nuisance, but I'm sorry, help me out. When you do that shit and the police says you're being breaking the peace or whatever it's called, yeah, that's the same thing. But over there is a bigger deal, and immigration is going to pick you up, and immigration is going to keep you locked up, and then they're going to run the process, but then they're going to keep you for a while. They're not going to release you right away. Is it literally as easy to find a relationship as they say? I know there's a lot of traps as well. Yes, it is very easy, guy. But you just said it right there in the sentence. It's very easy to find a trap. So you got to be careful, man. And I'm sure you're friendly and respectful. I'm sure you are, but it's like it's very easy to fall into a trap. And they're not all bad women, but the ones that are bad give all the ones a bad name. I'm not saying they're all bad women, but there is some that are bad and they'll take advantage. I'll give you an example. One time I went there, and this is before we had internet. That's before we had smartphones. That's how long I've been going to the Philippines. And you had to go internet cafes, right? Internet cafes. So went to the mall to go get my email and check out my messages and everything. So the young lady I was with was on my right. I was here. Another lady sat down here next to me on my left, and she was checking her emails. Well, she's checking her emails, and she's getting all these emails from all these dating sites. Because I could see, we had like a wooden barrier, but it was only so far. So if I was sitting back, I could see. And she was opening, and she had like different windows to different sites that she was hitting, and she was answering them. Boom, 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 boom. Just like instant answers, right? Like with a heart or a smile or whatever. And then that's it. And she closed up everything, and she was gone because you pay by time. So she probably paid for like 10, 15 minutes. And I'm like, holy shit. It's like I'll give you an example. I would chat with some of these women sometimes from a site, and when I'd be chatting with some of these women, they're like like messages be popping up everywhere. So they're not just talking to you. That's what I'm saying. They're like talking to many people. There's a lot of red flags. You know, you check out their the number one what they use in the Philippines is Facebook. And they're gonna want to add you on Facebook. And if you see their Facebook and they have like thousands of guys, seriously, that's a red flag. It's just like, you know, it's just you have to be careful, man. I mean, it's no different than over here. But I mean, if that's where you want to go with that kind of, you're gonna find it. You're gonna find it. What's your red flags? And be honest. Them being deceptive, not being honest right away, not like being direct when you're asking them direct questions and they're dancing around it. That right there, that's a red flag. And they do that a lot in the Philippines. A lot in the Philippines. Hee hee, thank you for being honest. Well, there you go. See? And they take somebody's honesty for kindness, for whatever, for being a sucker. So by the way, Stinker Van, if you do get involved with somebody, do not send them money. Whatever you do not send them money because they will ask for money no matter what. No matter what. They're pen pals, bro. They're not girlfriends, all right? I'm telling you right now, they're not girlfriends. Do not send them money. Do not give them money. Do not do it. I'm just telling you. Do not do it, bro. They're gonna hit you up, man. They're gonna test the waters. They just said really cheap. It don't matter. Well, that's good. That's even better because that they'll just sort themselves out. The good ones will stay. They want to get to know you and stuff. Hey, Starzy X, do me a favor. Can you give me a like for what that we were just talking about? I mean, since I was honest, I appreciate it. And again, I'm not knocking Filipinas down. I mean, dude, look, I married another one. She's the love of my life. She's the mother of my sons. Right, man? She's watching me right now. It's all right, Stinger Man. You know, it's like I'm just telling you the truth, brother. I mean, it happens all the time. You know, where people just say it's like I just don't want to happen to you. Yes, my ex-wife was Filipina, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to. No, I'm not like pro level, dude. I just learned my lessons, bro. But I don't want to get more into it right now. I'll just leave it at that. It didn't work out. I cut my losses, while I was still ahead, and I didn't intend for the things to happen, and things happen, and I'm somebody that doesn't run away from his responsibilities, and I'm glad that things happen. I was blessed. I had a baby, healthy baby boy, something my ex-wife and I couldn't achieve. You know, I have a loving family, and that's good. It worked out. Things happen for a reason, man. We've had this discussion where we talk about God and everything. That's how I believe in God, man. God, while God works in mysterious ways, you know, just gotta be patient. I wasn't looking for it, man, and it happened. That's all I can say. It happened. I mean, I could have been an asshole, like many, and just like bailed on her and just like never talked to her, blocked her, and like just left her a single mother, right? And just like what was she gonna do? No, I couldn't do that, man. That's my responsibility.
Di ko uy. Sana all. Sana all is honest, eh?
But yeah, man. It's like I said, just do your homework, man. Don't go too fast. I get what you're saying and stuff. I care. I care, what you're telling me and stuff, and especially what you're telling me. I don't want you. I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want something bad to happen to you because it could happen.
Hello,
There's millions of stories of that stuff happening, dude. There's bloggers that's all they talk about that's happened to people out there. They lose everything, man. They get taken away, like hook, line, and sinker. If I go soon, I kind of like it. Would it be difficult to extend my stay there? No, it's not. It's not. It's not difficult. Like I said though, but it's not as cheap as it used to be. It's gotten more expensive. Like I said, the economy and everything's going up. That's what she's been telling me because right now what's going on in the Middle East. Um, I don't like I said, I don't know what your budget is. I don't know how much money you're willing to spend. I don't know what your lifestyle is. I don't know what you're willing to give up because everything adds up. You know what I mean? I don't know if you're a Starbucks guy every day. I don't know if you're like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I said I don't know. You gotta live within your means, depending what it is. I don't know where you're gonna plan to stay. If you want to stay at Airbnb, or you're gonna stay in an apartment, or hotels, or what. That adds up. I mean, you're gonna have to find somewhere to. If you're gonna stay there for a while, you're gonna have to find somewhere to live, and then that alone right there is gonna be an issue because you know it's Filipinos doing business, man. Okay, if you get involved with Filipinos, like with rents and stuff, you're gonna have to pay first, last, middle. You end up paying like four times really, and then to get your deposit back, dude, it might take 2 to 3 months for them to give you a deposit back, and that might even be an issue to get it back. Yeah, dude, it's. I'm not like I said. I'm not saying. I'm just telling you things that could happen. Do usually happen. There's this saying. It's more fun in the Philippines, and it really is. But there's a double connotation. So when shit goes sideways, that's why you just say, "Oh, it's more fun in the Philippines." It's kind of a sarcastic thing to say. And people are watching this and hear me say this, they're fucking laughing because they know what I'm saying. Because I say it all the time on their channels. Okay. If I go, I kind of like it. Maybe cheap room with the AC for a month or more. Okay. Then start doing your homework and start like looking around. What you're looking at, where you want to stay at. You want to stay in Manila? Where in Manila you want to stay at? Are you where to go some other island? I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know what you're gonna want. Like I said there's different places and all over. Even Luzon is the main island. That's where Manila's at, right? Manila's right here, and then that's Luzon. That's the one of the biggest islands, right? That's the north and everything. Then there's Angeles City. That's where people go. They call that the entertainment area. But then they have Clark Air Force Base. That's the other airport over there, so you can fly there and go. But then they have Malamacan City, I think it's called, which is the Twin City next to Angela City and stuff. That people live there and stuff. See, so you have heard of Angela City, haven't you? I don't even have a clue. Maybe a cheap area. You'll find it. Oh, I mean, well, dude, if that's what you want, bro, it's there. Just be careful. Be careful. That's all I gotta tell you, man. There's a lot of bloggers out there and stuff, and they make their life out there. Just be careful. So I've only been once, and that was good enough for me. That's all I'll say about it. I've talked about it with my wife. I've talked about the other bloggers, like offline, about my experiences there, and I'm like, it wasn't all that. It was whatever. It was what it was. Well, you will. You'll find it. I mean, you'll find it. That's no problem. You will. Trust me. You'll find them in it, bro. You'll find them in the grocery stores. You'll find them at church. You'll find them at the mall. You'll find them at the 7-Eleven. You'll find them, dude. You'll find them everywhere, brother. But the thing, you're gonna have to get to know them, and then you have to get to know their intentions because you're not gonna get to know them right away. You're gonna have to know that in time, both there in person and then when you're gone. There's a thing called trust and honesty, and those are things that are very very tough to kind of like. How should I say? Philippines culture for them, and my wife's watching me right now because she knows what I'm talking about. To them, a lie, not telling you something is not a lie, but it is a lie. If they don't tell you something, that is, keeping the truth away from you is a lie, but to them, it's not a lie. All right, I found that out from experience. Okay, I'm sorry. Here's finding issue woman. So my main issue is finding a stinker van. My main issue is finding a stinker van. Yo, hold. I'm almost finished. Sorry, I was eating. So yeah, guys, help me out. I mean, stinker van wants to know. He's being pretty honest, and I'm not trying to like talk him away from what he wants. I'm just trying to give him like what could happen, you know. I'm about to be incredibly gassy inside the stinker van. Bear, where should I go? Dude, that I can't tell you that. Like I said, that's you, brother. That's you. Like me, my first time. Hey, what's up, buddy? What are you doing? Oh yeah, what are you playing? Where you should go? I don't know, brother. I don't know where you should go, man. You should go wherever you want to go, man. Like I said, my very first time, I went to Manila first, and then from Manila, went to Bohol. From Bohol, went to Mindanao. I went to Cagayan de Oro, and that's because I met a young girl. But that being said, I was 37, and she was young, and I knew that it was what it was just there, and I knew there was no future there. She was very deceptive. She was very secretive. She was very like that, and I'm like, this is not gonna work. I know this already. This is only what it is over there in the Philippines. That's not gonna work out. So I knew that. It was kind of like a whatever. It was what it was. Leave it that way. So I left it as that. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't fall for the trap. Just kind of write it out, then you'll know in time if it's real or not. I'm not saying it can't happen to you. You might be the exception, you find, but it was a younger young lady for my age, and I felt that. Yo, uncle, you got Medicaid? I think I'm going to go, but I think I need a yes. You need a return ticket. They're not going to let you get on the airplane without it. You got to have a return ticket or a ticket onward. You got to have that. They won't let you go to the Philippines without it. That's another thing. You got to have something what they call e-travel too. You got to register. It's a government thing. They have to register and stuff. If now you have to do it at the airport, so it's better just to download it first, and then you have to register within 36 hours, 24 hours before your flight. You do it, and once you go through customs and everything, they'll scan you and stuff. It's just something. It's a stamp. You have a scanner on it, and they'll scan it. But you can't go to the Philippines without having an onward ticket. So you have to have something showing when and then the airline's supposed to check that. They're supposed to know that you have a return ticket home or you have another ticket going somewhere else. Sometimes the airlines won't check that because they get in trouble by the government of the Philippines or whatever. But once you get there, they're gonna check that. They allow me on the airplanes, man. Why would they allow me on the airplane? They allowed me on the airplane, Tiki. They allowed me on the airplane. And by the way, just for the record, I used to fly business class, so they more than likely allowed me on the airplane. So, yeah, Stinker. Man, I just word of caution, man. Do your homework and just go there with in mind that you're gonna go visit. Go visit first, man. Go visit first. Yeah, you're probably gonna like it. It sounds to me like you're the kind of person that will like it. You're gonna feel relaxed. You're gonna like it. No matter what you do, I think you're gonna like it. But just don't fall for the trap. That's all I can say. Just be careful. Okay, well, yeah, AI can only help you so much. All right, AI can only help you so much. They can help you plan it out. They can help you budget it out, but AI doesn't know the actual experience. The only people that can help you with that are people that've been there. So they don't have it really know much. Before the YouTube thing and all this stuff, they used to have forums, blogger forums, and that's how I got to learn a lot of it. I got in those forums, and I used to talk to other people that were world travelers, and they will actually tell you. They'll tell you that the secrets of where to fly and how to go and everything like that too. Um, that's where you can go on YouTube and can find out and stuff. But you can figure that out on your own. Really, you're a pretty smart person. You'll do it on your own. I'm curious to see what it's like being 600 pounds. I don't know. Ask your mother. Did that fix it for you, Sachimadi? I can see how it is to be in a relationship with a woman that's not working, girl. Well, they're not all working girls. That's why I told you, bro. That's why I said you can meet anybody over there. They're very nice, kind women and stuff. And if you show them respect and you're kind and nice to them, dude, they'll like that. Dude, if you take them to eat Jollibee, man, they'll love you for that. You take them to the movies or something like that, they'll love you for that. Seriously, just be a nice guy, be honest. But then again, be careful because if they see that kindness, they're gonna see that as a weakness. Because then they're gonna see, oh, well, sometimes not all of them, but some will be like, well, what can I get out of them? Then they'll be like, well, my son is sick, or my grandmother's sick, or my brother needs a, this or that. They're gonna be throwing hints to kind of see where they can go with it. So just be careful again, man. Don't be like, okay. She said only the Monkey King could tell was like. I don't think their show can be on the hog, whatever. No quemaca. Oh my god, you're one of those, dude. All right, Desert J, what's up, buddy? How you been, man? Oh god, I'm just curious to see how it's to be in a relationship with a woman that's not working girl, like how it feels like to be in love. Does it look? Well, first of all, I'm not a cuh. And does it look like I'm driving? Cuh. Does it look like I'm in a truck? Cuh. Pendejo. How you doing? I'm back. Oh, I'm sorry, cuh. Thought you were talking to me. Okay, I take that back. I know his name, dude. No, he ain't driving, dude. Well, he'd be driving and fucking texting me right now on the internet. Cuh. Yeah, I know you were. What's up? Trying to be back in 2020. How you doing? How you been? Hey, I got good news. We broke 500 yesterday. We're at 500 subscribers, by the way. Yeah, that is good. Thanks to you guys. You guys have got me to 500 and keep coming back. I appreciate it, man. There you go, cuh. Desert Driven tells you. Well, thank you for being a fan. I appreciate it. Still don't get the monetization goal. Well, it's kind of a badge of honor, really, honestly. There's not going to be that much money in it, anyways. But it opens up the possibilities. That's what I'm saying. It opens up the possibility to maybe sponsorships or whatever. Uh, Opens up the possibility that your channel gets enough traffic that Google starts playing ads. Things like that. Like I said, it's not gonna be much money, but whatever money I would make, I would put it back in the channel. Mainly the channel will be equipment, will be like a webcam, memory cards, all that shit costs, man. Now it's more expensive. I mean, with the hopes one day maybe a new laptop, shit like that. You never know. By the way, I have a PayPal in my link in my bio, and people have donated, and I really appreciate it. And thank you again, the people that give. I really appreciate it. So it's in my channel. Go in my bio. There's a link for my PayPal. So I'm just throwing it out there. Thank you again. Well, yeah, I mean, you can take consideration. You can take it with a grain of salt. You can like date it, avoid it, whatever you want to do. It's fine, man. I mean, you asked me, I told you. You just gotta be careful, man. I mean, you're welcome. It's not really advice that I'm giving. I'm letting you know just to watch out for, man. Just be careful. That's all. I really don't want to give advice. I mean, unless I knew you personally and I could talk to you in person, then I would really tell you a lot of things that I'm not going to tell you here in chat. Seriously, I could tell you so much more, guy. So much more in detail. But a lot of this stuff is not for kids to listen to. Seriously, it's like, yeah. That's okay. That's okay. Don't worry about it. You don't. That's okay. You don't have to. Appreciate it though. Thank you. No, it's okay. I appreciate it though. Thank you. No, you don't have to. I actually have. Uh, I have. There might be a link actually up on my in my bio. Also, I don't know if I have it still up there or not. I'm in a Facebook. I'm in a Facebook just for this channel, and it's the same thing. It's California Bear 619. So you can send me a message on that if you want. If not, then I'll make up an email for. Well, actually, my email is California Bear 619. I believe. I think that is my email, my Google email. Let me see. Let me check my channel. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, I don't have it. I don't have the. But yeah, my Facebook. You can send me a messenger on there if you want. On Messenger on that Facebook. It's California Bear 619. Sorry guys. We can discuss there and talk there if you want. Bro, what the fuck's the matter if I do, dude? Here, look. How's that? You ate homemade seafood? Boil the house was good. Right on, that's good. I might just have saved my money to stay in my long-term relationship with Pamela Henderson. Well, there you go. That might be a safer bet, bro. Till you get situated, you know what I mean? How are you more dumber than a bucket of rocks, dog? Explain that. Your troll is fucking weak, bro. You're trying so fucking hard. Your troll is fucking weak. Dude, try harder, man. How old are you? Fucking 10? Come on, man. Try harder. The calamari? Oh, it sounds good. I feel like you've been eating tanning products on Saturday. Try again. Try again, bro. Come on, dude. You get a third try, dude. All right, just on that, bro. This is like the Gong Show. Just like the Gong Show. just like that. Timed out. Don't that weak fucking shit, bro. You got 24-hour fucking ban. Fucking go learn, dude. Go watch some comedians and fucking learn how to troll people. And right there confirms some people are still. He gave himself up when he said "cuh." I'm like, ah, fuck, dude, pendejo. Oh yeah. What was that guy's problem? Nothing wrong with eating pesticide. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Tyrone Jarvis, how you doing, man? I don't know. Some people, man, just sometimes just like they think they're funny, man. They're just trying and trying and trying. It's just like, come on, man. I'm giving you chances. Come on, come with something good. Good. I'm happy to hear it, man. Where are you coming from, by the way? I think you've been on here before, haven't you? I know, dude. It was just like, well, yeah, he was going, like Then he was actually discussing, like half the time he was kind of like getting in conversation, but then he was getting off kilter, like his medication wasn't like all the way through. So I don't know. It's all good. Hey, Desert, I went and looked at that stuff, dude. That E10, that racing fuel stuff. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff, man. I was looking at the stocks and stuff, man. Fuck, man, everything like after that blockade, man, everything settled down. Everything settled down. Oil prices went down. The I think the barrel went down to $82, and everything shot up now, dude. That's crazy. Hey, I hurt one of my stocks, but that's okay. I just see where it was going to go to. I'll just leave it there for long term. It is what it is. I know that the gasoline is volatile. But you never know what would happen again in a week or so. See what happens. Then it's gonna go back up. I mean, the gas didn't go down. Now we're driving around today, and I was like, I said, well, the gas didn't go down here. It's still like 528 or something like that. It was 528. Yeah, at the Shell station, the first gas station down the street. And I said, well, it doesn't mean just because the barrel went down doesn't mean it's gonna go down here. Okay. Do I even want to ask who Enrique is? Enrique who? I'm opening myself up for something. I know I am. You kind of remind of KB Lane. Who's KB Lane? And yes, that's his last name. I don't even know who KB Lane is either, man. I'm out of the loop, guys. So some reason there reminds me of Enrique and the other was a KB Lane. Was that a comedian? KB Lane? I just read that the defense attorney of Charlie Kirk's killer is fighting to reject all cameras in the courtroom during the trial. What are your thoughts? I just read that the defense attorney of Charlie Kirk's killer is fighting to reject all cameras in the courtroom during. Why? Yeah, I don't know why, dude. I mean, I don't even know why he's in trial, dude. He didn't kill him, dude. I mean, they're still sticking. They're still sticking with that story. That was a 30-06. I mean, dude, a 30-06. What would have done to his neck? His head would have been hanging on by like maybe a little bit of skin, right? Dude, Charlie Kirk was a good man. I don't agree with everything he said, but it doesn't matter. You know, that's the beauty of America. We don't have to agree with everybody. We have freedom of speech. You're trying to get a townhouse where you're 75 years old. What part of the country you living in, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? Ah, tiny bikey, it's a no-no. That's something that kids shouldn't take unless it's prescribed to you. That's what that is. So don't pay attention to that. By the way, guys, be careful what you say. There's youngsters in here. Okay, Tiny. Go to sleep. Good night. We'll talk to you later, all right? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Well, you just said one thing I would like to hear your thoughts on. What happened to Kirk? Well, what do you mean? Are you talking to me? Desert? What's up, babe? You talking to me?
I'm just asking if you're still live.
Yeah, I'm still alive. You want me to get off?
Yeah, let me go for now, okay?
Okay. Let me know. You think getting moved from Watts to Skid Row? Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. Yes, you said the guy currently on trial didn't do it. Well, I mean, did he do it? Do you really think he did it? Desert? I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything like that, but the way it all went down and stuff, I mean, a 30-06. I mean, I'm not an expert on guns and all that stuff, but the caliber of 30-06 and what it would do to a human body, the impact and the outhole, and then just like the caliber, what would it have done hitting that part of the right there, what it would have done to his neck. I'm gonna try to do one every. I'm trying to do one every day around this time, Tiny. All right, just so you know, I tried doing it. Um, I'm still trying to do it at a regular time, but I try to do it between 6 and 7 o'clock when I start Pacific Standard Time in the evenings, and then try doing it in the mornings. But I've been waking up late, so right now I'm just doing evenings every day. So yeah, desert. I like I said, you know what? I just like I stayed away from all that stuff. It just like from what I saw, from what how it went down, and how it was like kind of covered up. I said I'm done. I'm done with the whole thing because of who he was and how high of a I don't want to say celebrity, but just exactly. And then what he was saying and all that stuff, and then going against the grain of that group, and just like kind of just put things in perspective. And I don't know, man. It just got too weird. Like I said, I just I don't buy it, man. I don't buy that was the person, bro. I don't buy it. It just doesn't add up. No, I can talk. We can talk about it. We can talk about it. No, it's fine. We can talk about it. I'm just saying. I don't buy it. I just don't buy that person was the one that did it, and that's how it happened. That it was from a 30-06. You know what I mean? Or that it was from that angle or whatever. I just don't. Now what that guy was doing up there, if it was even him or what, I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't there, man. I can't. I don't have all the proof or whatever. Like I said, I just kind of it's weird, man. Like you said, I honest trying to put it all together as a rational idea. So am I. And it makes no sense. None of it. Like if you do, everything is not rational. Everything, like even from what's happened to that group, that turning point. I mean that thing's like just has like falling apart ever since Charlie's death. I mean, dude, they were supposed to do a celebration of life, and it looked like it was a celebration, like a pre Super Bowl celebration. It's just weird, man. If it's a topic you don't want to talk about, I completely respect. No, no, cool. We can talk about it. I said we're talking about it. I don't agree with alleged firearm at all. I'm a very avid firearms guy. I'm very familiar with both. Well, there you go. See what I mean? And I'm not. And I just with very little that I know, I just know that like, hey, you know what? Because I know quite a bit of hunters, and I've talked to hunters, and like, oh, no way, no way, you know. So yeah, I don't know. I can't put it together. Like I said, that's why I don't like dwell on it, like the trial or nothing, because it's just like you know what. I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's just like it's something they piece together to try to. I don't know, man. That's what it just seemed like to me, and I just like I stepped away from it. I mean, all I know that a good person was killed, and it was all like it was kind of covered up and like right away, and then they cemented the place, and then, I mean, just like everything was like it's like I don't know. It was just weird. All I do know is that Charlie Kirk, like steered away. He was too honest. He was too honest, and he went steered away from what people want him to say. He wasn't saying it. That's what happened, Tyrone. He liked politics. He was driven by politics, but he had his own like, and that's why I admired him too, because he had his own, and he was stuck by them. He didn't want to be compromised, and every politician at one point they become compromised. Every politician does. They have to. They have to be compromised if they want to keep going up the ladder in their careers as politicians. They have to be compromised somehow, and he didn't want to. And it showed in what the things that he was saying in the past. If you want to look what I'm talking about, you can look him up. I don't want to say it because it's going to stir up some more shit again. Because like when I start talking about those subjects, it gets people all riled up, and then I get botted like a motherfucker. You aren't here for those. They're those kind of weird. Once I said that certain word, boom, I start getting hit, botted. There's two words. I know many political commentators who are after Charlie Kirk died started practicing Hinduism and Buddhism. Well, I'm sure they probably did. And so do I. As I said, I didn't agree with everything, but I appreciate that he stuck by it, you know? My next live is tomorrow, Tinker, for the third, fourth time. I do one every day. So every day is tomorrow, the next day after that, the day after that, for as long as I can. If I can't, then I won't. Okay? What time? 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay? Now go to sleep. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Okay, take care. Bye bye. All right, take care. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. So, anyways, yeah, man. It's like, bye bye. Just makes me wonder right now if he was around still, what kind of things he'd be saying right now. He would have his own platform. Like, it's like Tucker Carlson is trying to like do what he was doing, and like, which is fine, he could do that, whatever, and all these people are trying to, like it wasn't, like, but now after he was gone, and all these people stepped up now, and that's like the big thing now, like, oh, it's like, oh my God, like, but like I said, if I get in that subject, man, we're gonna go totally a different route, and I don't have the energy for that today, guys. Stinker, Bear, do I need to get shots before I go to the Philippines? I recommend getting a tetanus shot. I did. And the only reason I say that is in case you do get a cut or something. Because there's a lot of like sharp, like especially where I was at, sharp objects like aluminum sidings and stuff. And they're all rusted and shit. And that's why I got tetanus shot. So that's that. I mean, if you want to keep up on your hepatitis and all that shit, you could if you want. But you don't have to take. I wouldn't. I'm anti-jab. If you're asking me about that, I'm anti-jab. I don't take the flu shot every year. I'm the kind of guy, if it's not broken, don't fix it type guy. All right. So yeah, you don't need any shots. Oh, Trump Donald 69. How you doing? You haven't been here in a while. All right, we're gonna start again. Give me a like though, please. Give me a like. I got 12 right now, so you came on. So if you give me a like, that'll be 13 inches. Trump Donald 69. Yeah, I've been here in a while. Okay, well there you go. Yeah, that's a good one to have, by the way. In case anything happens, man, you're covered, right? There you go. No, I'm not gonna shit on the floor, bro. You didn't donate last time. You said you were going to, and you didn't donate. You let me down. Donate $3 to shit on the floor. Okay, prove it first. And then they donate $30 to have somebody clean it up too, by the way. So make it $33. $3 to shit on the floor and $30 to clean it up. That's a deal. Dude, my dog doesn't even fucking shit on the floor, bro. Come on. What the fuck's wrong with you, dude? How do I deal with the heat and humidity? I fucking stay indoors, bro. That's the bad part. You have to have a hotel that's got air conditioning. You go to the malls. Seriously, I mean it's pretty bad. I mean, if you're not used to it, Where you live at? Where you living at right now? So if you never like lived like in there in Florida or Alabama or any of those states that are humid like that, you're gonna be in for a surprise, my brother. I remember the first time when I landed in Manila. As soon as I got off the airplane, woo, that vacuum, like, oh shit. Um, so yeah, um, I suggest wearing like taking one pair of jeans maybe and stuff like that, and like a good pair of shoes. But take some shorts. Well, you can buy clothes over there. You're a small guy. You're not a big fat ass like me, because they won't have shit like me. Oh yeah, dude, you're gonna feel the difference because it's cooler over there than here. So yeah, you're gonna feel the difference, the humidity and heat. Yeah, you know what? Take some stuff to wear, but you can buy stuff over there like tank tops and shit. They're cheap. Like they make a lot of like basketball jerseys and stuff. You can buy them cheap over there and stuff. But if you have stuff like that, take that. I used to wear football jerseys because I just wear them and just like I can sweat through them and stuff. So yeah, it sounds like you're gonna go, bro. I mean, that's what it sounds like to be. That's what it sounds like to me. Like you're gonna go. You made up your mind already. So you're probably gonna fly out of SFO, right? I don't like wearing shorts. I have varicose veins in my legs or tank tops because I'm hairy. I like. All right, well you're gonna get fucking hot, dude. I'm telling you right now, man. Whatever, man. If you're comfortable. Filipinos will fuck my kids. They wear hoodies and shit and jeans and stuff. I can't because they're used to it. You're gonna be fucking stripping down. You're gonna be fucking hot, bro. I mean, I don't wear shoes. I wear flip flops and shit unless when I go out walking around. I wear shoes because all the puddles and shit and all that stuff. You don't want to get that stuff on your feet. But other than that, I wear flip flops. I don't wear socks. I wear shorts. I wear a tank. I don't wear dude, because all the sweat and stuff. You get all that sweat between your sack and legs and like, oh, dude. If you're not used to it, you'll be taking 3 to 5 showers a day just from the sweat. Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd go out and come back in my hotel and just jump in the shower, cool off. Yeah, it's dude, your body's not used to it. You got to realize it's a different atmosphere where you're going, man. So you're in Northern California, right? So you're not only going from Northern California, you're going to you're going to the equator. The Philippines is right in the middle of the equator. So, depending what time of year it is, it's going to be in the 90s no matter what, and it's going to be humid. Yeah. So right now it's what? Yeah, right now it's going to be pretty hot. Their cool season is like in the they only have 2 seasons. It gets humid here in Texas. I'm only about an hour away from Louisiana. Yeah, it does. It does. Beachy Trump. You didn't give me no money again. You left. Give me money. Give me your money. You give no money. You're on the wrong site, bro. You're on the wrong site, bro. I don't know what site you've been on, dude, where you want to see that kind of stuff. You nasty motherfucker, dude. You gross. I think you should change your name to Vince McMahon. He was into that kind of stuff. Vince McMahon was into that kind of stuff. That's what they're doing. It's not bad though. you get used to the humidity. Luckily, the dirt aren't as high as SoCal. Well, if it wasn't, you know what? If it wasn't for the coast, we'd be full out desert. We'd be full out desert here, which it is east of here. It's like high desert and stuff. It is east of here, but since we're like we got the coast, it's not as hot as it should be. But you drive, a couple hours, an hour to 2 hours from here, it's like more of a desert heat and stuff as you go inland. What the wife said, anyways. That's cute. That kid loves my boys.
She's looking for mama. She's like, meow, meow. Come here. Come to mama. Come here. Come here. Mama will get back soon, okay? Mama will get back soon, baby. Oh.
Ay, ay, ay. That's right. I forgot. You did tell me that. Riverside, right? Is that what you said, Riverside? Hmm.
I don't know if I'm smoking on 420 or not. Maybe, maybe not. I really don't care. When I was a child, yeah. I really couldn't care less.
Oy. Oh. A bug. I'll put you guys here, so don't fall over. Yeah, I've ever said before I moved to Texas, I grew up in Santa Fe Springs. Oh, dude, fuck, dude, we have more in common than we knew. I used to live in Whittier, man. I used to live in Whittier, the corporate area, right across from La Mirada, but I used to work in Santa Fe Springs, right off of Valley View. I lived there for almost 2 years before I moved to Long Beach with my girlfriend. Yeah, that was alright area. It was cool. I like Whittier actually. It was really a diverse area, and then La Mirada. They had that university, La Mirada University. They had the the restaurants, and Norwalk was up north from there. There used to be a bar that I started going to there on every Friday and Saturday. It's called JT's. I don't know if you ever knew of that place. I don't know if you were gone from there by the time. But
You're trying to be like a paper planes recently, and that's gay as fuck.
JT's. I haven't heard that name in a long time. So you know where Los Nietos Park is at. Yes, I do know. I do know. I do know. Yeah, I used to work right. And I remember, man, every time I used to get out sometimes, I would hate it because when I used to work the night shift, and when I get out sometimes, the train would go by, like, oh, and I just want to get home, just go to sleep, and I have to wait. So I'd have to sometimes go the back way from the warehouses and stuff, you know, to miss the train. I grew up 1 block away from that park. Right on. Hi, Bear. How does it feel to be in love? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, it feels different every time, brother. It never feels the same. You know, it sounds to me like you had your heart broken, bro. That's what it sounds. Did you like break up recently? Have you like just been broken up in a relationship? Can I ask you that? And if you were, how long ago was it? By the way, how long has it been? If you don't mind me asking you that first. I know exactly where you are talking about. The slow train track was a pain in the ass. Fuck yeah, it was a pain in the ass. It was brutal, man. I used to work, seriously, I used to work a minimum of 12 hours. A minimum. Sometimes do 15, 16 hours because I had a night crew, but I had to be there at 3 o'clock and then like do all the from the data entry, receive all the orders, and divide them up and everything and sort everything up, and then the people come in around 4 o'clock or whatever, and then like we get it sorted out, and then we get the conveyor belts and everything, the departments going, yeah, and then load up the trucks and everything. I wouldn't get out there till like 9:30 in the morning sometimes on salary. So I'd be like half asleep, man. So I'd go, and then like that freaking, so if I went there early, sometimes like, oh, I just want to go home. I just want to sleep. And that stupid train, I'm like, fuck. And then I hit that Jack in the Box sometimes, that Jack in the Box on Rosecrans. I hit that Jack in the Box and just like right on the way home, and then I make a U-turn and I hit the thing, to open the gate, and I come in and park, and I go in and I turn on ESPN and I open a beer and I fall asleep with a beer in my hand, dude. And that was it, man. I wake up around, I don't know, 11 or 12, because if I slept more than 4 or 5 hours, I'd feel like all like hungover, like groggy. I couldn't sleep too much. It was a shitty, dude. It was bad. I remember. I know exactly where you're at. Yeah. I also lived in the unincorporated area of. That's where I live, bro. A block away from the Pizza Mania. Where I lived on the corner of Valley View and, is it Rosecrans? I live right across the street from Juan Taco. If you know where that was at, the flower shop. There's a flower shop and a Juan Taco right there. That's where I lived at. Across the block from the Vons. Was it Vons or Ralph's? No, it was Vons. Vons. So I forget. I forgot if it was Rosecrans or no. I think it was Rosecrans. I forget it was Rosecrans or the other one. But it was that one right there where I lived. But it was an incorporated area, Whittier. Yeah. It was quiet. It was a quiet area. It was nice. I remember when we first went up there, me and my roommate, he was the truck driver. He was gonna be a truck driver in the days, and I was gonna be working nights. We're the crew that loaded up the trucks and everything. We did the orders and then loaded the trucks. And like we went a week before I was gonna start working, and then we couldn't find anywhere. I said, we couldn't get apartments. We looked in Brea, well, not Brea, La Habra, all those areas nearby and stuff. And I remember we're driving around like part of Whittier, and I saw an old white couple walking hand in hand. I said, you know what? You see that old white couple right there? Well, yeah, we're gonna live here. And he looked at me. Well, no, seriously, look, there's an old white couple walking around here. That's how safe it is around here. So we're both gonna live here. So, so yeah, we found those apartments. I forgot the name of them too. The Timbers or something like that. They were called the Timbers or something like that on the corner of Valley View, and I think it was Rosecrans. I don't remember what it was called. Yeah. Well, I didn't grow up there. I just lived there. I moved there in '97. Like I said, I first moved with my aunt for like a couple weeks. I worked for a couple weeks until I got my first paycheck from my new job. I told, well, I got my two checks. I got my last check and my vacation check. I said, I just want to get one more check so I can show, three checks I put it, on the apartment because they want to show that I'm actually working here already. Okay, my tía said, okay, but no hay mucho lugar. Okay, no, I just appreciate tía. But it wasn't because I found out later it's because my cousin, he went there and he like totally, like, that was her godson, my cousin, and he totally like just like messed it all up, man. Yeah, I went to Visa Mania. Dude. We used to go eat there and eat pizza and drink beer and stuff. Watch football. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was a cool little park, man. It was cool. It was quiet. It was clean. There wasn't too much action. Once in a while, there'd be a drunk driver that would wreck. He would like turn too fast and like just like slide into like a pole or something. That's about it, you know. Oh, one time somebody tried robbing armed robbery, the flower shop, the flower shop right in the corner, and it was an off-duty cop, and he tried like break it up, and he got shot in the face. That's what it was. My roommate, the truck driver, he called me up. So what's up? Yeah, dude, they life flighted like a helicopter landed there because that's what happened. Everybody go troll Robbie Taggart live. Why would we want to do that? We don't even know who Robbie Taggart. Why would we want to troll him? Grimace. Why do we want to troll him? Yeah, it's pretty good. I remember. I just that's what I liked about like like about that area. Those streets went forever everywhere. I mean, you can take those streets like if you took Valley View, all the way that way, it went to Buena Park, and actually it went all the way to Cypress and stuff and everything. Because then later on, when I said I moved to Long Beach, um, there was times. By that time, I was like living in Long Beach, and I was working for another company that was in city of industry. And then, dude, to get the what freeway is it? What freeway goes through the city industry to goes to LA? Is it the 10? Then you have to cut over because I had to go over to get the 605 and all that, dude. And that was like 3 hours. So I would just go through. I go over the hills. What's that name? Rolling Heights. I go over Rolling Heights, go down through Whittier, you know, and then go to my old neighborhood Whittier, and then get Valley View. Just take Valley View all the way. I mean, even those lights, I was even faster than going through the freeway. The 60, thank you. Yeah, to make that turn, everything, and then get this to try to get to the 605 to get off on 7th or whatever to go high where I lived in. I lived in Belmont Shore. Belmont Shore, not Long Beach, Belmont Shore. I just call it Long Beach. But anyways, yeah, I was just like, I know how to get there. I learned. That's how I got to learn parts of LA. Not LA, but these parts of LA and stuff that are connected to Orange County and stuff. Because my girlfriend was from Diamond Bar originally when I first met her and stuff. So when I would go visit her sometimes, I'd go drive, down through the streets to Brea and then jump on the 60 to go to Diamond Bar to go visit her and stuff. And then she moved to Long Beach. Then I moved in with her afterwards. But I said, yeah, I still like, when I used to go driving, I said I didn't have the patience to be sitting in the traffic. I used to drive me nuts, man. I can't be sitting. So I just would get out the freeway on the 22 and just drive through Westminster and Orange and all that stuff, and just go the streets and just I'll be working in Anaheim or wherever. You know, yeah, the good old days. The good old days, man. Life was so much simpler back then. It was a cool area, though. I liked living there too. Some asshole decided to be a narcissist. Started a fire in the middle of the night and burned down the whole strip mall where Pizza Mania was about 2 years ago. No, really? Yeah, that sucks. Oh, she's cute. She's bored. She missed her mama. That's one thing. Well, I mean, any criminal, dude. My friend and I were talking about this, about just sick people, man. People are just like messed up in the brain, like serial murderers, right? That they have something wrong with their brain that makes them do what they do, right? But arsonists, it's like what makes an arsonist tick? What makes them want to do that stuff, and then I guess watch it on the news, or I don't get it. That little Mexican spot next door to El Camino was really good Mexican restaurant. I don't think I remember that. I do remember though that on my way to work there was a pizza place, and I used to order calzones from there. Oh my god, they're the best calzones. And all it was just ricotta cheese and spinach. And it was like the best thing I used to have to, because on Fridays our schedule for the night crew was Monday through Fridays. And drivers were Tuesday. No, excuse me. Night crew was Monday through Thursdays, because we came in, we did orders, and then loaded the trucks, right? And then truck drivers. Does that make sense? I'm messing up somehow. And truck drivers were Tuesday or Friday. Is that right? Somehow I'm not getting it right. Yeah, because there was no deliveries on Saturday, so we didn't have to come in and load trucks on Friday. But yet, since I was salary, I had to come in on Fridays and wait for all the truck drivers to come in. Not just from Los Angeles or San Diego, but some were coming all the way from Fresno. Some were coming from Las Vegas, like the big like trailers and stuff. So I'd be there till like sometimes almost quarter to 11. So I just take myself something to eat and then just hang out, and I'd just be hanging out. They'd just wait for the trucks, and just take their paperwork. Some had checks, even cash, and just drop it up in the drop box. And then I had lock up and turn on the alarm. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm not here all the time. That's all right, Hunter. You're here now. It's all right. Thank you for coming. And teach them good work habits and set up the success in life. I think the saddest part about the happened Pizza Mania was the owners. They were about since the 70s. I believe their whole thing was about hiring high school kids to give them a job. Yeah, well, I mean, those places don't really exist anymore. That's the thing. You're right. Hunter, it's okay. Thank you for stopping by whenever you do. But do me a favor, just hit that like button if you can. I appreciate it. That helps a lot. When you come on, if you do that, that actually that's all I can really ask from you. Yeah. I remember living over there. I honestly kind of hated it at first. Honestly, I didn't really give it a chance for the first few months. I was trying to get over a breakup, and then when I just realized, I just gotta give it up. My life's here because every weekend, like I said, after I get off of work, I'd be finished. I go home, pack up my stuff, and drive back to San Diego. I would, and I get here in an hour and 20 minutes. It wasn't that long of a drive, from that part of LA. It was just barely LA. And then, and then I come here and whatever, try to do whatever I could because it's like familiar with San Diego, and then just leave on Sunday night. And then I just like, yeah, it's just one weekend. I just like it was probably just I think it was yeah after Thanksgiving. That was it. I said I can't be doing that no more. So Christmas, I spent Christmas over there and stuff. And that was it. I said I gotta make my life over here now. And I just when I decided to start making my life there, I made a couple friends and just started making my nightlife over there and stuff. And shortly, I made a girlfriend. I made the right decision. I was actually dating three girls at the same time, though. I was dating three girls at the same time. It was hard. It was difficult, man. Like it was too much pain in the ass, and I just decided to just stick with one. I said, nah, I gotta stick with one. I did the right choice. I did the right choice. No, I heard Texas is not bad. It's nice. It's just it's different. You know what I mean? It's different, especially if you're young. Um, a friend of mine, he passed away already, but he took his family there, his wife and son, and he was still in high school, and he hated it. He just didn't fit in. It's different environment for the boy, and it was real difficult for him. So he actually moved back to San Diego to live with his grandparents, and then my friend passed away. He had the same thing I did, but he actually had the bad brain bleed, the one that gets you, and he was recovering. He's doing good. And actually, I talked to him on the phone a couple times, and he was doing therapy, and we lost him. We lost Jeff. Good guy too, man. Good guy, man of God, family man. I was operating manager running a shipping and receiving dock and distribution center of every company I had. No problem throwing away a 6 year salary to be happy. Right on. Well, that's the main thing. You gotta be happy. It's no. I mean, there's no sense being in a job making money if you're not happy. You're not happy. I mean, I totally agree with that. That's what I need to get back into. I think 'cause that's all I've ever done, shipping, receiving, and stuff. But I got into supervision and managing and stuff. Maybe that's something I can get back into. We'll see. Sticker man, Bear, how many cigarettes did you smoke a day, if you don't mind me asking? Okay, well, depends what time what time. Depends what time in my life we're talking about. At the worst, it would be a pack a day. That's when I was in my younger years. And then when I slowed down, I would say maybe half a pack. I finally quit for good in 2006, and actually I changed over to menthols already. I changed to menthols already like a year or two into it. So that was the hard part. Actually, that wasn't the cigarettes; it was the menthol. But I would just start gagging. I started my just like start. I couldn't finish the cigarette because it was a habit. I get in my truck, my work truck, driving to work, and I'd be smoking one or two cigarettes, just on the drive. Then I smoke one or two more, just waiting outside before work. Then I'll smoke, at break time or at lunch. And then same thing, leaving the job, and I'd wait for cars to leave. Because I like sitting in the parking lot, waiting for traffic. I wait trucks, cars to leave, and then I just when it was all the traffic was gone, I leave the park and just be smoking on the way to my hotel room. That's what it was. It was just a thing to do while driving. Um, yeah, so that's how much I used to smoke. Operations manager running a shipping receiving dock. Distribution center, a very company. Money doesn't buy you happiness, man. It solves problems, but sometimes it makes the other problems too. I do know if I had money, I would solve some of my problems right now. I know that. All right, man. Well, there's 5 people on. Who's still on there, guys? Who's lurking? Who's lurking in the past and back of there? So Desert says, I'm a smoker. I've made a conscious decision that I know I want to quit, but I can't fully kick it. What's your advice to fully stop fully? You've been a smoker for a while, huh? Am I a pothead? Let me answer Desert David first. Desert, I weaned myself off of them when I would try to smoke, and I would stop for a while and then I would pick it up again. So I said, I mean, when I finally quit, my body's the one that rejected it. I mean, I couldn't smoke; I would gag. It's just my own body just rejected them, and that's it. I slowly quit. I still get cravings sometimes. I do, and then once in a blue moon for somebody, and I like start like like after like it smells good and everything, but once I hit a drag, it's just the taste and everything that I feel the chemicals like right away. Like you get that one rush, that head rush right away, but I also feel like that nicotine character, and then I feel like I have to take a shit and stuff. I'm like, oh, dude, like just because it's something you haven't had in your body in a long time, so it just it attacks your body. One thing I did notice because I didn't like smoking on the job, I will start doing dip, but that's dangerous though because you get hooked on that. But that helped me just get enough nicotine, you know, enough nicotine, you know. But that also made me want to go take a shit because it was like heavy concentrated nicotine. So I hated that. That's one of the worst things. I work construction. I hate taking a shit at work because you have to use a fucking porta potty, and those things are the grossest things in the world. Seriously, uh, um, just try to wean yourself off. I guess try it, little by little. That's the best advice I could probably give and stuff. But I did that, I did the dipping. Um, Now they have all those other things, those little pouches and whatever. I don't know. Oh yeah, they have those patches too. I mean, they have the gums. They'll give you nicotine, but you won't be smoking. You might want to try that with your doctor. I don't know. They're just the prescription. Or you can get them over the counter anymore. So there you go. If you don't do the dip thing, then yeah, go try doing the gum or doing the patches. That might help. But it's the habit. It's the habit of like having the doing that. For me, it was. That's what it was. What helped me a lot is when they outlawed it here in California. Remember, that used to be a legal thing here inside the bars, and then they made it where you had to be outdoors, and then they made it where you can't be outside so many feet from a business. Well, now they made it certain cities where you can't be smoking out in public, even in your car. Seriously. So that helped. That's helped out a lot too. Also, as dumb as it sounds, and yeah, they'll find you if they see you smoking somewhere in certain cities. I don't think it's so much the nicotine is the habit of there we go. That's what I'm saying. For me, that's what it was. It was just the habit of just driving to work, driving to work at 4 in the morning, listening to music or the news or whatever, and just open my window and just constantly just powered it, put it out, get another one. I mean, depending how far it was, I smoked 3 or 4 on the way to work, and then like I said, I smoke another 2 probably in the parking lot. So that's 5 cigarettes right there. Another thing is also the price. I quit smoking when they jumped up to like $6, I believe, and that was actually when I was working in Reno. That was Nevada, so the state tax was a lot. There's no state tax. Never mind, I take that back. In Nevada, there's no state tax, so that means the cigarettes over here were like, they went up quite high. Over there, they went up to $5 or something like that. I'm like, $5 for a pack of cigarettes? I don't know how much they cost now. So now getting back to Stinker Van, am I a pothead? I am a pothead right now. I guess in abstinence, you would say, or whatever. I haven't smoked any pot in a while, you know. But it is my thing of choice. It's something I do like, but I haven't done it because, um, it's just what do you call it? It's just a conscious decision right now because it makes me lazy. It makes me lazy. It makes me not want to do things that I got to do. I got to stay busy right now, keep on track of appointments and paperwork and phone calls and stuff like that, legal stuff that I got to take care of. So I got to keep my best mind. That's one. Two, there might be a possibility that I might have to go back to the workforce in the near future. So I don't want to be dirty with a test. And three, the most important thing, I'm on a very tight budget. So that's something I can't afford to buy. If I do that, that means I'm taking away money from my responsibilities, and I can't afford to do that. That's the best answer I can give, by the way. Unfortunately, they're a lot cheaper in Texas. Yeah. Yeah, just like I said, it's just got to be a conscious decision, man. I don't know. It's tough, man. I mean, I've heard people do all kinds of things. People have done hypnotism. They've done acupuncture, all kinds of things. Like I said, mine was just my body just rejected it. My body just rejected. Like I said, I just told you what I used to do. I smoked what 8 cigarettes just before I started working, and I worked. So yeah, I mean, it'd be what at least a little bit over half a pack. But back in the bad days, yeah, it'd be a pack, maybe 2 packs. Back when I was in LA, actually, it was very stressful, man. It was a very stressful job. It was a very stressful job for me. Working night, I went working nights for the first time. Um, I was trying to get over a breakup, and then working a whole new crew with a bunch of gangsters, and just it was just a bad experience. I was under a lot of stress. So I smoke maybe up to almost 2 packs a day. I drink 2 1-liter bottles of Mountain Dew, the old Mountain Dew, the supercharged Mountain Dew, and maybe eat Taco Bell or something, or a Jack in the Box if I wasn't too tired. So I think I lost about 70 pounds back then. No, seriously, I got really skinny. But I gained it all back when I got together with that girl in Long Beach. Oh man, we both, that's all we did is eat. Yeah. All right, Rave. Desert, you gotta go. Hope you have a great rest of your night. I'll catch you in the next one too. You too, brother. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for being part of this community. I really appreciate it, guys. Stinker, you have anything else to say, man? I think I'm gonna hang it up too. It's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna get some sleep. Let me know, buddy. And if you want to talk some more, bro, we can talk some more, man. We'll figure out somewhere, how to you know, how to do something, how to talk if you want. Um, maybe I can lead you to some ideas or whatever if you want to go over there. Okay. All right. Anybody else on here? Good night. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. Um, okay. Well, good. Just do your homework, like I said, man. Be careful. Thank you, everybody, for helping me reach the 500. Thank you also to the people, the kind people that actually have gone beyond and actually donated to my channel. Thank you again. I really appreciate it. Thank you again to the people that tried and did it, like Tinker and other. There, you don't have to. I appreciate it. Also, it's just a gesture. Also, Green the tough guy is still here, faking it. Good. I'm glad. Thank you for sticking around, man. You make this channel strong. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, man. Care Adventure. Hector's going to be running 3 Honda Civics and the two Ninjas, and top of that, he just went to Harry's, bought 366 turbos, NOS, and the Montec system exhaust. Alright, cool. Yeah, dude, you keep telling yourself that, buddy. You're the tough guy. You're the tough guy here. Damn, alright, dude. Give yourself a pat in the back. You're awesome, Creed. Creed, tough guy. Alright. You're the tough guy. That's you, buddy. That's you, guy. Good night, Gutty. Thanks for stopping by. Did you like and subscribe, by the way? And don't forget to give my channel, too, by the way. Goodbye, buddy. Be the tough guy. Be the tough guy. Be the tough guy. Be the tough guy. Be the tough guy.